Welcome to Struggling to Succeed. This week we take another look at lessons from the school of Stoicism. Be tolerant with others and be strict with yourself. Marcus Aurelius. How often are you frustrated by the people around you? How many times do you catch yourself getting a little bit annoyed when somebody isn't performing to the level that you think they should be? Do you ever see somebody eating some junk food and then judge them in your mind? You're like, oh, can't believe they're eating that burger from that place. If you've answered yes to any of those questions, you're probably judging other people a lot easier and a lot quicker than you judge yourself. The idea behind this Marcus Aurelius quote is fairly simple. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. If you are a high achiever or you aspire to be a high achiever, you're probably very comfortable with the idea of being strict with yourself. It's something that you're used to. If you are trying to improve your life, you probably have a number of routines from journaling, meditation, fitness, your diet, and you try to adhere to those strict rules quite often because you know the idea behind compounding. You know that small actions daily over a long period of time can create large results. That's great for you. You know that. But does everybody around you know that? Does the person sitting beside you at work know that? Does the person in the restaurant stuffing themselves with that junk food know that? Have they had the opportunity to learn these vital skills and have their mind opened by the learnings of Stoicism, by the learnings of other philosophies, by just learning personal development, or have they even started their own journey, so to speak? So this is what the Marcus Aurelius quote is saying. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Because being strict with yourself is the most important thing. It's the most important item here. Being tolerant with others means that you don't put the same expectations on those around you than you do on yourself, because that is unreasonable. It's unreasonable to expect everybody to want to operate at a high performance level. It's unreasonable to expect everybody to have the same level of education, same level of fitness, to come from similar backgrounds. You need to have tolerance. In my struggling to succeed journey, I have definitely fallen into this trap of not really being tolerant of those around me and probably expecting a little bit more of people while at the same time not being super strict on myself. And I'm not saying that if you're not strict on yourself, you can then not be tolerant to people. What I am trying to get to is that if you're not being tolerant of people and you're not being strict on yourself, when you're being a bit of a dick to other people and not being tolerant, where's the balance? Where's the seesaw there? You're just being a dick in all areas of your life. So I think it's very important, and it's something that I'm still growing and still trying to learn, this philosophy of when I'm in a situation at work or when I'm in a situation in a sports game and somebody of maybe not the same skill set or somebody of not the same experience drops the ball or makes a mistake, it's to be tolerant with that person, to help that person, to maybe coach that person, maybe ask that person a series of questions that can help them get the learning experience, to be tolerant with that person. But yet, with myself, I need to be more strict. In my struggling to succeed journey, I float from having great routines and great habits and not watching television and not playing games on the computer and not being on Facebook too much and not losing myself in a YouTube whirlwind cycle to doing those things. And that's where this balance comes in. If you want to be strict on anybody, if you want to be hard on anybody, be hard on yourself first. And when you're being hard on yourself, it doesn't give you permission to be hard on other people. You can't use that as a juxtapose, as a flip point, like, well, I'm really hard on myself, so I'm going to demand that everybody else around me is super high achievement. That's wrong. That's what the beauty of Stoicism is teaching us. It's what the beauty of Marcus Aurelius' quote here and other philosophies from the Stoic masters teach us, is to be hard on ourselves, to be strict with ourselves. Hard is maybe the wrong word, to be strict with ourselves, because the Stoic philosophers teach you not to be hard on yourself in the sense that you beat yourself up. They don't teach you that. They teach us to be strict. I'm using the wrong word there from hard. So I hope you understand that. I'm not saying beat yourself up hard. I'm saying more like strict. You've got to be disciplined with yourself. And then use that power to help other people around you, to be tolerant of other people around you, and to be an example for other people around you. If you look at the people around you using this quote and using the Stoic philosophy of being tolerant, you can use your discipline and you can use your strict regiment of trying to be a high performer or being a high performer as a beacon for other people to follow. And then you can help and be tolerant to those around you and raise everybody's buildings, not just your own, but everybody's. And I think that's a beautiful point to finish this video on. Stoic philosophy is not about building yourself up so high and then destroying other people around you. One of the sort of cornerstones of Stoic philosophy is as you grow yourself, and if you're strict in yourself and you grow your building so high and you build yourself up, the idea about Stoicism, and one of the common themes running through a lot of their teachings, is for you to put your hand out, reach down and pull other people up with you, to be tolerant to those around you, to help those around you, but while maintaining strict discipline in your own life and focusing on what you can do. That's it from me this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along and get lots more content on my struggling to succeed journey. Because my mission here is to deliver you bite-sized videos that hopefully can help you start your journey of success. As always, hope to see you next week. Thanks again for watching, and make it a good one.